What's happening with my subscribers, man? How y'all feeling today? So, anyhow, without the theatrics to not hell no, I'm animated. Y'all already know. I know y'all could tell. Y'all be like, this nigga Dirt here is animated. Something wrong with him. I know y'all be saying that. You ain't even gotta say it. But anyhow, this story right here is as told to me from the homie Red from Bellhaven Bonnie Hunters. From Bonnie Hunters, Bellhaven. He from the Haven. Shout out Red. Hope that you out right now. If you don't hit to hear this or whatever, or hope that you about to come home. Whatever. One love Red. But anyhow, in high desert, you know, there was a period where they was killing motherfuckers left and right. I'm talking about in a riot, motherfucker. If that gun rang out, somebody hit. So it was happening pretty frequent at this time. So anyhow, there's this dude, right? He was a Muslim. His name was Kongo. So I don't know why they decided to discipline Kongo or nothing like that. We didn't go into that. But the end result was this. They sent two Muslims at him. Two other Muslims at him. And they couldn't, and they was thumping. But he a big dude. So he saved out. He was beating them both up. Then they had one leave, and the other one got to come back and help the other one. And it was going on. And all the while, the police had gathered around, and they was like, they was hitting them with pepper sprays, hitting them with batons, and wouldn't none of it work. Because he was saved out. It was to the point where they hit him, he break free from their hold and go back and get the other dude that was trying to get him. So anyhow, what ended up happening is Kongo got a hold of one and had him like in the headlock and wouldn't let him go. So the way it goes, it's kind of like the movies. The sergeant will be on the yard, and the sergeant will radio to the tower, whichever tower is gonna take that shot, because there's nothing they can do is stop. Nothing they doing is stopping Kongo. So the sergeant, and this is as told to me by the homie Red. So I guess the sergeant, he go and get in his mic, Tower 7 or whatever, Tower 4, take your shot. And everybody on the yard, remember, now let me paint a scene. Because on the yard, this is going down right in the middle yard, so there's hundreds of people around. Hundreds of people around, all different races, but they're all proned out while this fight is going on. So everybody sees what's going on. It's not like a mystery. Everybody sees it. But the thing is, when they know that you about to die or death is coming, you can feel it. You can feel it on the yard. You know when death is coming. When you see it playing out, like the situation then got bigger than big, like realer than real. Because he's not stopping. Nobody's stopping. So when the sergeant radioed to the tower to take the shot, everybody was yelling, "Let him go, Kongo, let him go," because he's holding the dude in the headlock, and they beating him and they can't stop him. So when the whole yard screaming, "Let him go," and then dude took the shot, and when they took the shot to knock Kongo down, they didn't hit Kongo. They hit the person that Kongo had in the headlock. And I guess he died like right there. I don't know where he died, but he got hit instead of Kongo. And then on top of that, when they come get him, when they escorting Kongo off the yard, you gonna go takbir, Allah Akbar. Takbir, Allah Akbar. God, that's what he's saying, God is the greatest. But it's like, how you gonna yell God is the greatest? And you just responsible for another brother getting killed. But anyhow, man, I wasn't there, man. So, but I felt the emotion when Red was telling me the story, because he was on the yard. But I felt the emotion, man. That shit was real. That shit was real. But there were other prisons like that were picking people off. But High Desert, they was shooting people at an alarming rate. And because High Desert sits so far off in the cuts, they cut. It's like you're surrounded by nothing but white towns. So you're cut off from communication for certain, because if your folks want to come see you, oh man, they gotta navigate. Sometimes they gotta navigate through the snow, the mountains, and it's people that didn't die coming to see they folks in high desert. So it's kind of like cut off in its own ways, because high desert did not get cell phones, and they still probably ain't got but 1-2 phones on the yard. But it was like the last prison that was untouched by society, because they was behind everything. They even used to have a little thing they had a thing with a noose around like a doll with a noose around the neck, driving to high desert. True story. Anyhow, dirty weather. Go.